Day 7 of Fire Academy was a great day, much better than yesterday, which was day 6. Yesterday I was sick, anxiety, all sorts of crazy stuff. But today I felt prepared for class. I felt confident. I felt happy. I felt good. I slept okay, not great, but enough to get me through. I read the chapter last night, so I was very prepared. Got 100% on the quiz. I actually read ahead. So there's a lot. You read the book. If you read the book, you can sit through class and they're talking, right? They're going over the slides in a PowerPoint that you read about. So you can kind of listen with an attentive ear, but also move forward. So what I did is I actually started reading the chapters. I was reading ahead. So I was reading the chapters that we're going to get quizzed on next while they were talking today, just to save myself time. Because it takes about, I don't know, an hour, 2 hours to read the chapter thoroughly and get a good understanding for what's coming. So I was like, man, I already understand this. I can tune in when I need to. If I hear like a keyword, I can pay attention. But I can also use this time to my advantage and work ahead so that I don't have to come home and read a bunch, So got 100% on the quiz, started reading ahead. And I'm kind of figuring out this system, to maximize time and be efficient. I'm also in paramedic school. I'm doing an online paramedic program, which is going to be really interesting. Self-paced, you get 5 months for part 1 and 5 months for part 2. Clinicals, I'll probably have to travel for clinicals to get my hours in somewhere or find somebody, or maybe my fire department here can do it. I'm not exactly sure. I'll bridge that gap once it comes. I just know I didn't want to be sitting in a class from 9 to 5 p.m. for an entire year, which is typical for paramedic school, So take it into my own hands, figure it out myself, be disciplined, and get more freedom and flexibility that way. So yeah, at the beginning, I was initially going to spend the days just working on the Fire Academy stuff and just take the quizzes because I was doing great on the quizzes, 90%, 85%, whatever. Took the first exam, got a 75%, said, okay, I have to study. I can't do paramedic when I come home. So I need to put paramedic on hold for the rest of the 8 weeks of this academy so I can dive into academy, finish academy, and then I'll continue on with paramedic after academy's finished. But I do need to put more intent effort into studying for Fire Academy here. So that will be the case. I will be getting ahead. I'm also going to be putting in time on the weekends, studying, just getting ahead, right? Because you cannot fail the final exam for this class. If you fail the final exam, you get kicked out of the class. But you also have to pass a state exam, right? So after this course is done, I think there's 5 tests total. I don't know how many quizzes, maybe 20, 30 quizzes, let's say. 1 test down, 4 tests to go. But after this course is done, I have to take the state exam. I forget how many times. I think you get like 3 times to pass the state exam, or you have to take the entire course all over again. I don't think I'm going to have any issue there. But all of this studying I'm doing now is going to pay dividends in the future when I do take that state exam. So it's going to need to be done anyways. So that's where I'm at. Great day today. Tomorrow, we're getting a weather storm. I don't know if it's hail, tornado, people are saying something like that here in Chicago area. Tomorrow we're supposed to be in the field doing PPE, personal protection equipment, which is like going over our gear for the first time. It's the first time we're not sitting in the chair the entire class, which is great because we've been doing that for 7 days now. Today's day 7. So it's going to be excited to get hands-on, get in the mix, get things going that way. Makes for a little mix-up, I think a lot of people in the fire service are more hands-on and they want to be active. That's part of the reason why they're doing this job. It's a very active, hands-on job, not just sitting at a desk all day or watching PowerPoints or getting talked to all day. Even though that is essential, you know what I mean. But we're just excited to get mobile, to get movement, to get hands-on in the field. So. Yes. Looking forward to a great day tomorrow, weather dependent. If we get stuck in the classroom, we get stuck in the classroom. It's one day further to graduation. It's a 9-week program, and we take it day by day. Every day is one step closer to graduation, so there's no bad days in the academy, even though yesterday was a struggle for me. If you didn't see yesterday's video, go watch that because I was anxious, depressed. I don't know what was going on with my body. It was just very intense. I felt very bad. But yeah, cheers. Hope you have a great day.